Hello, welcome to the RCBlock. I'm Jamie Nitro. Tonight I'm going to be a metal bender. I'm going to install this tank into the Morgan three-wheeler. So let's get to it. Alright, so here you go. Back from weld. How is that? I'm telling you, that was a little bit fun to bend. This one gave me a little bit of difficulties. Didn't really want to weld together right either. This one went in perfectly the way I wanted it to, and then just trying to max this one up. What I did first was I welded the one end that I wanted in first, and then I had already marked where I knew I want this to go, and then it was just a matter of finding the right bend to match these two, all of these bends here up. Once I got that, then it came together nicely, and now I have a place to put my tank. So now I got a little bit of movement here, but I think I'm going to put it right about there. As you can see, it's nice and close with the motor. It's gonna be very, very close to the level of the carburetor there. So I think that it's gonna work really good. But I mean, I'm gonna have to do some test runs first to see how everything goes before I finalize all the stuff here. Now, one of the things I do notice, I'm gonna make a piece here that goes across, and it's gonna stop. It's gonna act like a stop for the gas tank, but also keeps this part open so it's easy to pull the transmission out when I want to. So that's something I'm gonna do at a later time, but as you can see, there you go. just that simple. Now we got a second level to the Morgan. And what I've also done here is I've added a radio tray. So I have a flat spot here that I could put radio tray, I could put accessories for lights or whatever else I need. And because this second bar here is going to be running actually lower than what the top of the body is, because the top of the body is going to run about like just slightly above the engine, so I'm going to have just a little bit of room. So I can actually build a second tray to come out just a little bit if I want to put regulators and stuff too. Now the way I've made it here is I've got it so I could put a little battery right in the back here. So this area is big enough that I can get a battery in here. And I mean, this is a 1100 3-cell, and that I still have, you know, quite a bit of room here, and it can go up a little bit higher too. So I'm gonna have to look around and find a battery that I like. I mean, I can make them. I do have individual cells, just so if I ever needed to make a battery, I can go and make my own type of battery. And this guy here is I won't be using this cell, this is too small, but I do have ones that are 1800, so I'll put 3 of those together, and now I got a small little three cell pack that's 1800 in the back. So I mean, I don't want to do that, but I can do that too. I worked at a hobby store for many years in the back department there, fixing and soldering batteries and customers' vehicles all the time. So now there's something else you should notice. I have put some new shocks on this rear. So now the rear has some new shocks. It's a little bit more smoother. I got the body kind of in there now, just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like when it's all done. So it's really starting to come together now. I'm just waiting on parts right now to do the steering. I plan on doing a 3-link steering for this, and then I'm really just got to go through the engine and start testing stuff. I need 4 more servos just for my transmission, and I plan on putting those in here as well. But the reason why I made the bar the way I did here is so that I can also mount them just below the bar and above the bar on the bottom, so I can get 2 rows of servos in there without having them strapped together or looking like a bunch of stuff just thrown together. It's going to look nice and neat and intentional. So that's going to be my whole idea behind that, and what I'm going to try and keep doing. Keep that weight back by having the servos back here. That's just going to keep pushing the weight more and more back. And yeah, my other plan is to have the starter. It's going to sit somewhere around right here, and it's actually going to be operated right off of the shaft here. So that is going to turn the motor, and by putting that back more also will help you keep the weight more centered or more back into the middle of the car as much as possible, because you got this big, massive, all your weight on the front of the car. So, and then actually, it's not just that it's at the front of the car on the center line axis of the wheels, it's on the front of the car past that center line. So the more you go past, the more it wants to act, and I've got enough weight in here now that it's actually hard to lift the back end up. So that's a good sign. So yeah, it's coming along. I'll have everything dialed in real soon. So you keep watching. I'll have more videos coming up here, and who knows what I'm going to get into next. Basically the car is going to take me that way, but I think I'm going to start working on connecting the drive line next. But in either case, I'm going to have the camera rolling while I do it, so that I can make sure to include you guys in the rest of this journey here. So thank you for watching tonight, and good luck for your next build. Take care. Bye for now.